All right, all right. Welcome to Forex Insights SA, and today we're going to be reacting to Donvo blowing up a MAM account to smither freaking reens. For those of you who don't know, Donvo got himself into a little bit of a controversy. Was it last week? It's almost old news at this point, but hey, we're going to be reacting to it anyway. So he got himself into a little controversy with him opening up well, you're going to watch the video together. We're going to have a whole little breakdown, so we're going to react to it. But it's absolutely insane that someone as respected as Donvo in the trading community could catch on to the gag that he caught on. So let's watch this video together. We're going to be discussing it and figuring out like what on earth went wrong for Donvo. Let's get into it.
Completely blew an investment trading account that his followers had put millions of dollars into. In just a couple hours, he lost them everything. For some, it was their life savings. Yet two somehow emerged from this disaster with huge profits. Donvo, the YouTuber who directly caused it, and Blueberry Markets, the CFD broker that it all ran through. What happened? How did he manage to pull this off? And why are people suggesting collusion between him and the broker? Something doesn't add up. When it comes to Forex and CFDs, a broker like Blueberry Markets can do something referred to as booking trades. This means that instead of trading against others around the world on a centralized exchange, you are trading against your broker.
Fun fact, Chad, you know, most brokers, and we're talking like probably something stupid like 80% up to 90% of brokers predominantly only book their flow. It just goes down to basically how 95% of traders lose money in the markets. So it doesn't make sense to book all that flow. It's much more profitable to book it, fade the trades that your clients make, and you're more likely to make money that way. So most brokers actually book. So them booking, not necessarily the issue. It's how they went about this whole little orchestration here.
And in a world where most traders fail because they follow frauds like Donvo who sell courses and trading signals, booking is a good business model. So, Don was running what Blueberry calls an MAM, or multi-account manager system. His followers were able to invest in this by connecting their own Blueberry trading accounts to it, which meant that Don's trades would be automatically copied to their accounts. Think of it like a hedge fund, but for fake gurus with no formal education, legal qualifications, certifications, or backgrounds in finance, economics, or math. What could possibly go wrong? And just like with hedge funds, investing your money there is a great way to be outperformed by the people you think you're smarter than who just bought an S&P 500 ETF and never touched it. Less than a
Dude, let's actually go back a little bit. It's actually hilarious how the like hedge funds are huge. Hedge funds are big, and the big hedge funds make a cuck ton of money. But these smaller hedge funds that pop up trying to get their little piece of the pie, it's actually hilarious how someone who just bought stock in S&P 500 and just held on to it this time did nothing, no knowledge of the markets, just banking on American companies doing well, would have gotten better returns year on year than the hedge fund managers who are here trying to like buy here, sell here, manipulate it in any which way that they can. It's ridiculous how the average Joe who just bought the S&P 500 and left it would have gotten way better returns.
ETF and never touched it. Less than a month into Don's managed account with somewhere between $1 to $3 million worth of investments by his followers, Don went completely rogue and took hundreds of trades in just a couple hours.
Okay, but honestly, not to put too many interruptions in this whole video, but like the fuck is this? The fuck is this? I swear, if I didn't know who this was, if I had no idea who this was, I would swear a child did this. Like someone's toddler accidentally got onto the MT5, thought it was a video game, and just started pressing buttons. Because guys, this is the 15-minute time frame. Like this is the 15-minute time frame, and he's taken each candle is 15 minutes. Check how many open closes this in 15 minutes. Look at this. Look at this. This was what? 30 minutes, half an hour, 1 hour, hour 30. This is less than 2.5 hours worth of time. Yeah, man.
The arrows represent those trades, and this is how he did. Minus 97%. Hey, just like ICT. Nice. Here's where it gets fun. Blowing everyone's accounts through high-frequency trading means a big payday for Don in kickbacks on commissions. Not only that, but if Blueberry Markets was doing what's expected and booking these accounts, then remember that a loss for a trader is a win for the broker. If $3 million is lost among hundreds of investors at a CFD broker, then that means the broker just made $3 million. Even if Don wasn't in on a secret plan to blow up every investor.
And that's the thing with booking, fam, is when a company books you, all the money you lose, you didn't lose to the market, you lost to them. So, and here's the interesting thing. Here's the interesting thing about Blueberry Markets now. That $3 million that Donvo lost, they have that. That's in their account. That money went to them because they never booked that flow. And because they booked that flow and sent the opposite of those trades into the live market, they actually made, assuming a 1:1 risk to reward ratio, they made another 3 million. So they're sitting with $6 million in their account right now. So if they felt bad about what the whole Donvo situation and they wanted to do right by their clients, they technically have the money to pay the clients back every cent that they lost. They have the money. And they would still have a $3 million profit that they could keep for themselves if they wanted to. I'm willing to bet my left nut that that's not what's going to happen.
Account because anything lost means that amount in profit for the firm. The idea of collusion is easy to believe for a couple reasons. 1, anything lost is direct profit for the broker. 2, Don completely broke his typical trading behavior and began high-frequency scalping hundreds of trades in just a couple hours, meaning more kickbacks on commissions for him. And 3, he's been completely silent about the situation amid public outrage for what happened. The only thing he's done is stopping new people from being able to join his Discord server. Updates will be in the pinned comment and probably a follow-up video to this on my other channel here. Everything that went down is the textbook way that you would pull off a scam like this, but there is no direct evidence of collusion between Don and the broker. So let's say he didn't intentionally lose everyone's money in 3 hours. Okay, well here's some advice for Donvo from Donvo.
So chat, we didn't make back today's loss. However, what we didn't also do is chase back the loss. And that's something that a lot of traders tend to do after they take a loss. Now, when you take a loss, right, and you try to chase it back, what you're doing is you're thinking emotionally. You're taking trades with your emotions rather than taking trades with your logic, which is what you should be doing, right?
Interesting.
And that's the weirdest part about this entire situation. The weirdest part about this entire situation is how, like, Donvo isn't some rookie. Like, he's been at this. He's been at the game for quite some time now. You cannot... It's really hard to imagine. It's really hard to imagine that someone with as much experience as Donvo has would behave this way on an account. There's a lot of pressure in terms of like managing other people's money and all of that. So, and he's quite a young guy. Like I think he's like 22, 23, 25 at most, however old he is. So he's quite a young guy. So youth could be used as an excuse as to why he behaved the way he behaved. But with the experience that he has in the markets, it's difficult to fathom how someone could do this unintentionally.
Well, if this wasn't intentional, and if you're capable of feeling remorse, then refund people the money you've made from selling useless courses and trading signals, Don. Trading signals from these fake gurus are completely illegal, by the way. Most of you didn't know that. One fun fact is that he listed Trader's Domain specifically as a trusted broker. And yes, we're talking about that Trader's Domain, the big one.
Guys, if you have not watched that CoffeeZilla expose, it's a three-parter. It's a three-parter CoffeeZilla expose on this whole Ponzi scheme that Raja Banks, Ted Sifranco, and a whole lot of people were into. It's quite an old video now. It's like a year old, but like the three-parter, I highly suggest you go watch that. Bloody interesting stuff.
Zilla. Thank you, Mr. Stop Loss. As for Don's trading style, when he's not allegedly tanking accounts to make an easy million, he uses a strategy called picking up pennies in front of a steamroller with scalping-sized profit targets and swing trading-sized stop losses. He does this while marketing his win rate because his target audience is beginners without enough experience to realize how meaningless that metric is on its own. And if you're not there yet in your own trading journey, then watch the video here in the top right and description.
In Donald's defense, now listen, I wouldn't recommend his trading style at all. At all. Because he will do something like crazy, like have 100 pip stop loss for a 10 pip take profit. Which, if you know anything about trading, you know let's say you were risking $100 on the 100 pip stop loss. You're risking $100 so you can make $1 back. It is a really difficult way to trade and be profitable because one loss wipes away 100 wins worth of progress. So even though on paper that type of strategy is extremely difficult to make profitable, Donvo did have a really good stint for a really good length of time where it was working for him. So even though I don't believe in his strategy, I would never do it myself. He was making quite a bit of bank doing it. Now, I think you need to have a lot of money in your account in order to make that profitable at all. If you're trading a prop firm account, it's not going to work for you whatsoever. But for Donvo, it was working. So I'll give him a little bit of credit on that side of things. It's a ridiculous strategy, but for him, it was working for a length of time. Until, of course, it stopped working and everything came crashing down within an instant.
Crushes me to see that multiple people have lost their life savings because of Don, and we wouldn't be in this situation if people stopped giving money to trading influencers. To the inevitable angry Don Vo followers, which is a crazy thing to say after he did this to his fans, I sell nothing. I'm happy with the funded account payouts I've received, with one more on the way as of me writing this, and my free website, imintrading.org.
Okay, that's pretty much the end of the video. So yeah, Tabiso in the comments there saying, the thing is, man, if you're making money from the markets, your own money, why would you need people's money to trade? I don't understand. And that's a really excellent point. Especially as a singular individual, like you get hedge funds and massive companies who trade other people's capital, invest other people's capital, and then in exchange ask for a piece of the pie. On that scale as a business, it makes sense. I understand why that business exists. But when you're a successful trader, all you're trying to do is fund your own lifestyle. You're not trying to turn this idea into a business on its own, really. It's really informal. It's just, hey, I'm a trading influencer. Copy my trades. Here's a little PAM system with Blueberry Markets here. Instantly, the red flags for me go up when it's like, why isn't this guy happy with the money he's making from the market? Why is he trying to informally trying to trade other people's money? If he said, listen, I'm opening up a company, the company is called A, B, and C, this is what we do, we're forming up this, then I'm like, okay, there's at least he's put himself in some kind of legal constraints. Wait, is this an official company? It's registered, it's licensed. If things go wrong, if he does bad business, there are consequences for what they're doing. Then I'm like, okay, cool. There's some things being mitigated here. But when it's just like, nah, dude, I'm here chilling in my room, trading from my bedroom in my underwear, but yeah, give me your life savings. I'm going to make you rich. I'm like, I feel bad for the people who lost their money, but also I'm like, listen, guy, like, I don't think you were thinking too logically when you got into that situation. Throwing a little bit of money into it, I can get, but like there were some people who claimed that they lost their life savings. Like I think one person lost $100,000 in the mix, and I'm like, listen, guy, that is not chump change. Given that the average salary in America is, I think the median salary is $53,000 a year. So to lose $100,000 in a couple of days in this manner is absolutely, it's debilitating. It is debilitating. Donvo still has not come out to address losing people's money. Imagine, yeah, and that's now this kind of mistake. Had Donvo come out immediately and be like, listen, guys, I got ahead of myself. I panicked. I was trading other people's money. It got to my head. It messed with my psychology. I'm sorry. he could have come out of the situation unfazed because it's forex. The industry is shady as shit to begin with. A lot of shady shit gets forgiven very quickly, or not, maybe not even forgiven exactly, but like forgotten quite quickly. If you look into the local context, how many fake gurus have been exposed thousands of times by Rydell and Rolio? They're still popular. They're still making money. People still support the crap out of them. Like once you have a cult following, you have a cult following. So if he had come out and apologized from the get-go, he might have survived this. The fact that he hasn't, though, I think he's pissed off a lot of people. I think he has pissed off a lot of people. And on that segue, let's actually check what his Discord looks like. So this is Donvo's Discord. I just wanted to see, like, I was curious and I wanted to see what the general chat in here was. Talking about people being pissed off. If you check this comment by Polarix. Please stop talking about this shit, Donvo. I will kill him if I see him, and I will make sushi with his body. All you can taste is this Chinese. Needless to say, guys, people are pissed. People are freaking pissed. I haven't even watched all of these yet. Like, what's happening here? Yeah, guys, but check. How many trades is this? How many freaking trades does this man take? I think he took something like 400 trades. It was something stupid like 400 trades, like that, like negative 21,000. If I lost $21,000, I would be very tempted to go jump off a bridge. Look at that. Minus $50,000. And it's the speed at which this happened, guys. Like that's the part that boggles my mind. This wasn't like bad trading over a couple months. This was one bad week, and he lost $3 million. Well, allegedly $1 to $3 million worth of people's money. Don't be too loud. The feds are watching you. Don't get on their radar. Keep the sauce to yourself and me. But that's what I say. Keep the sauce to yourself and me. Like, people are still on this guy's side. Surprisingly. It would actually be interesting to see if there are going to be any legal consequences for what he did. Technically, there was a contract built up between Blueberry Markets and the customers. It would be difficult to prove that Donvo did this, because it's him doing this isn't the issue. It's whether or not he did this intentionally. That's the issue. But him, like, doing bad trades and losing people's money, like, if you trusted that kind of person, that's a little bit on you. However, if he did this intentionally to steal your money, that's where a crime may have been committed. But proving that, it might prove to be a little bit tricky. Let's see what else is going on here. I haven't actually seen this in a few days. But yeah, some people are very upset because it will help people never trust somebody anymore. This industry is really bad. All gurus, like, that's the unfortunate thing about the forex community is it's 99% scammers. Like I would go as far as like 99%. It's 99% scammers. Polarix is pissed. This man's name is everywhere. What's this? Donvo has a MAM account, minimal investment. So the minimum investment on Donvo's thing was $5,000. The most invested was about $50K. The MAM account was going well at first. Today, 300 trades in a single day. Like, you can't make this shit up, guys. Like, there were 300. I don't think I've taken 300 trades this entire year. I'm not the most conservative person in the world. I can take like 2 trades in a day sometimes. So the fact that you did 300 in a single day, that is incredible. That is, if you paid me like intentionally, like, hey, I want you to take 300 trades today, I would struggle. I would not know what to do with myself. Let's see here. People's money will stress you, and people will stress you. You bet on your own money. And that's the thing also, like with most hedge funds, The actual hedge fund manager who is trading your money, you have no idea who that person is. You maybe know the company you gave your money to, and you can chat to that company's customer support and complaints department and yell at them. But the actual trader who's making the investments, you have no idea who that person is. So they're able to stay a little bit more calm because they don't have, people hounding them about, hey, what did you do with my money? Whereas with Donvo, I'm like, everyone knows, okay, the person trading my account is Donvo. I can DM him. I can go to his YouTube. I can populate his comment section. I mean, that kind of stress is actually insane to be like, hey, listen, I had one bad trade today. We lost them some money. And now I have people in my comment section complaining about it. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, if if someone opens up a company rather, I'm like, hey, listen, this is a hedge fund company. I have people under me, even if it's just you, but just say I have people under me who's going to be doing X, Y, and Z. You're at least shielded from some of the scrutiny. Debeese was saying, trading ain't easy. It takes a lot of years to actually build a good foundation. Our egos, when we win, is what kills most traders. That's 100% true. That is 100% true. Listen, I got, what's the word? I got funded relatively quickly as a trader. Like, I started trading in March. I passed my first challenge in July, maybe. I got my first payout in August. So I was like, man, this trading thing is easy. Like, what? Like, I'm balling, no. And then he's getting to a little bit of an ego. And then there was a point I think from about October-ish, early November-ish, till about March-ish this year, I couldn't catch a win to save my life. I could not catch a winning trade to save my fucking life. It was horrendous. And now going from someone who's passed, there was one funded challenge I passed I passed phase 1 and phase 2 in 4 trades. And I'm like, I was just raping it. I'm getting payouts, I'm making money, I'm feeling good, to being that guy to can't even catch a single win. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I thought this trading thing was easy, and now it's kicking my ass. Like, what am I should just step in front of a truck. Like, what the hell am I doing? So yeah. As soon as your ego gets in the way, trading becomes infinitely more difficult than it should be. Let's see. There must be a couple more things I missed in this Discord. I'm surprised this Discord is still up. Like, I'm surprised Donvo is actually allowing people to still chat on this thing. Apparently, he had closed it out before, and then reinstated it. I'm surprised he has the chat still on. Like, people can still talk to him. He's been MIA. Like, he's been completely MIA on it. Miss you, bro. This was yesterday. People still love this guy. Like, he could still make a comeback. I don't think the vast majority of people will be keen on him coming back. And having a glass of pure disappointment. Wait, let me read this. I don't think he was fake. I think shit got way off track, and now he doesn't know how to handle it. Personal life, not enough life experience. Who knows what the effect, the decisions he made were for this to happen. Dude was way too genuine and had a lot of time and effort to build up what he had online and income from it. Basically, he hit the nuke button. That's putting it mildly, without thinking it through. If he's a scammer, I basically give up on life and people. Only him owning up and speaking can kill any speculation. I'm sure fear of death threats and legal things are part of the silence being displayed, but he owes some kind of explanation. I had no skin in the game and just really miss his streams before all of this mess. Time tells all, and we should end up a bag of bones regardless one day. Oh, we're going to die one day. Okay. Karma's a real thing. Don't mean it makes sense, though. I'm out. Been real, gang. Hope this situation... You see how people still, people, especially the people who didn't lose money with him? They still nah, man. He just say, I'm sorry, explain what happened, and we can move on, and he can go back to his regular streams. He could maybe still make a comeback. I don't know, though. I wonder what he could say to justify, explain what went on. I don't know. It's one of those things. I have no idea what the man could say. But your team, that is a little bit of a video on the Donvo situation. Who told you to enter the chart? Listen. The funny thing is, if this had gone the other way, and he had actually won, like all of these trades were actually winning trades, he would probably be like known as the greatest scalper in history. It's just unfortunate it went the other way. Because looking at this, it's not immediately obvious because there's so many trades cluttering this thing. It's not immediately obvious if he was buying the dip or selling the highs, like what's going on here. But whatever he was doing, it did not fucking work. No, man, that's hilarious. Listen, like there were points in my trading where I felt bad about myself, and I was like, I can't catch a win for shit. I'm not making any money. I'm losing money. No. But I have never had a week that bad, and I don't think I ever will. So I think I'm doing okay. Granted that he's made a lot more money than I have, but still, I think I'm doing okay. And I hope to copy Donvo again because he's a prodigy, but blowing the MAM account the way he did, we have to acknowledge that it was a mistake no professional trader would make. And that's the highlight. It's a mistake no professional trader would make. I'm telling you, it looks like a toddler got a hold of his MT5. Like, honestly. I wish he could make more pips consistently again. And when you do, people still want these streams. I'm shocked. People are still. I'm granted, I didn't watch his streams, so maybe I'm like I'm maybe too neutral. I'm too on the outside. I don't understand the magic of what his streams were like. But y'all, it's absolutely ridiculous. All right, fam. I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you are looking to get into trading, level up your trading, get a new account, there is a little thing in the corner down there. You can get yourself 35% off any Vault Funder challenge. They go from 5K accounts up to $100,000 accounts or Rand value. What is the Rand value of a 5K account? I don't even know. But we go up to 2 million in Madiba Rands. So if you guys are killed to get 35% off, go ahead and use the code FISA. Get yourself 35% off. Or you can click the link in the description, and that will take you over to the account. Let's get to trading. I'm going to be back testing gold, working on a new strategy called the Turtle Wave. We're going to be back testing that on Thursday, 12 o'clock, same place, this channel. So if you're keen to back test with me, take a couple trades with me, that is where it's going to be happening. Hope you guys are having a fan-freaking-tastic day. Wait, let me full screen it. Hope you guys are having a fan-freaking-tastic day. We'll see you Thursday, 12 o'clock. And I probably should have a educational video out tomorrow, sometime between 12 and 2. Just got to finish editing that. But hope you guys are having a fan-freaking-tastic one, and I will see you in the next one.